What's up, everybody? Welcome back. No. This just keeps getting more frustrating. Now we have like pretty much all of the deleted Superman stuff from Justice League now that it is officially out on digital copy. And like I said before, this is not worth it to buy the whole movie. It's not even included in the movie. They're in the special features. And like I said, they're already making their way online. You can say hi, just not too loud. They're already making their way online, like, since last night. And so, at the time of recording this, it's officially out today on digital copy. So, why are people going to buy it when it's... Okay, you get my point. In my last video, we watched the scene where he's walking through his ship, aka his Fortress of Solitude in this universe, and we see the Kryptonian armored explorer type of suit, and then we see the black suit, and then another pod opens up, careful, and we don't see the suit, but we see Kal-El Clark looking at it, and we assume that it's his regular Superman suit. And so now that we have a little bit of an extension of that, as well as the scene where we got teased with him going to talk to Alfred, and even though in the trailer they didn't show him, most people were assuming that it was Alfred. When Alfred says, he said you'd come, let's hope you're not too late, now we have that whole part. And it was confirmed, it's confirmed now that it was Superman that he was talking to. So let's watch the extension of the black suit scene, where we see him in the suit for the first time in Justice League. Very reminiscent of Man of Steel, the first time he puts the suit on that his dad shows him. Even has Hans Zimmer's music. Oh my god, you guys. It's just ridiculous. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Okay, now let's go ahead and watch where he's talking to Alfred. Hey. Hold on, sorry. Okay. Oh, come on, Twitter. Sorry. It's a little muffled because it's a recording of the video.
I'm seeing you out. I'll take it. They said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
Sorry, it was a little muffled. I'm watching a recorded video of the actual movie, so it's not straight from the digital copy. It was posted on Twitter last night. If you couldn't really tell what he's saying, when Superman lands, he says, I'm assuming you're Alfred. Alfred says, Master Kent. He said you'd come, let's hope you're not too late. It's 25 seconds when he's going to talk to Alfred. That scene is 25 seconds. And so combined, all the Superman deleted scenes are like 2 minutes. But you'd rather have that itchy scene where he's talking to Lois in the cornfields, like, and the other cringeworthy stuff that Joss Whedon added in. It's just, how can you take out stuff that connects Man of Steel and BVS? It should feel like a trilogy, and a lot of people have said that it doesn't because of so much stuff that was changed and taken out. And then we find out stuff that was taken out and we're like, that would have been so perfect and what fans wanted to see. But I guess we can only hope and dream that someday they'll release the Snyder Cut. And speaking of Zack Snyder, he shared another storyboard on his Vero account. I don't know, did he share it on his Vero account? I just saw it on Twitter, but I know that he shares this stuff on Vero. So anyway, there's a storyboard from Zack Snyder that he shared where we see Darkseid. And I think it's from his Vero, I don't know. I'm guessing that's the social media he uses. But anyway, the caption reads, Kal-El, everything from this point is on your head. The skies will rain fire, the oceans will boil, streets will run red with the blood of billions. Only then, after your last pitiful hope is extinguished, will I end your life. Darkseid. Saying that to Superman. And we see the top two pictures have Darkseid. Looks like he's sitting on a throne. We see a couple of pictures of what look like to be mother boxes and maybe some kind of explosion. And then the bottom two pictures look like the scene from the nightmare sequence in BVS that Batman sees during the nightmare scene. Tying in these movies. And it sounds like, it looks like this would probably be during the scene where Steppenwolf tempts Superman and shows him what he could be. And then we see the nightmare scene from Clark's point of view, from Superman's point of view. And it sounds like this is maybe when he sees Darkseid telling him this, because if it looks like if this is from the nightmare scene, then it would make sense that that's when Superman sees this. But we would be seeing it from his point of view, which is awesome because we saw that from Batman's point of view in BVS. And this is how Batman knew to find the other members, well, they became members, to find the other people, the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg, because they're trying to prevent this from happening. So again, tying all this stuff back in with each other, and I so badly wanted to see how they were going to tie this in Justice League, because it's like one of the best parts of BVS in my opinion, and especially seeing the Flash travel back in time to warn Bruce, and I just wanted to see how they were going to tie it in, because it was all supposed to be this huge Easter egg, like Zack Snyder said, and we don't even get to see that, because Warner Brothers wants to distance themselves as much as they can from Zack Snyder's movies, so it doesn't feel like a trilogy, and it's just... And in my other videos I was talking about how Superman's suit in Justice League, in the video where we're talking about the video with the behind the scenes look at the suits, Batman and Superman suits, I was saying how his suit kind of has almost a green look to it in Justice League, but when we see these new parts, these deleted scenes that Zack Snyder shot with his suit, it doesn't have that look to it. I don't know if it's because of the sunlight, how it looks in the daytime, and how it looks in these scenes that are a little bit darker. When he's going to talk to Alfred, for instance, but it looks beautiful in these deleted scenes. Zack Snyder's movies always look beautiful. Also, the composer that's doing the score for Aquaman, he shared this picture on his Instagram, Carlos Villalobos, that he's at the studio scoring the Aquaman movie trailer. However, that to me looks like it's taken from Justice League. I don't know. At first glance, I thought that was from the Justice League movie before I read the caption and everything when I saw it on Twitter. And I was kind of confused because I was like, well, that looks like a shot from Justice League or one of the Justice League trailers that we had. Because it instantly looked familiar to me. And I just thought, when I saw that he's like, oh, I'm scoring the Aquaman movie trailer, I was like, oh, I guess I'm wrong. Maybe there's just something that looks, a shot that looks kind of similar to that in the Aquaman movie. But I don't know, that sure looks like something from Justice League to me. Just looking at it. I have no idea why that would be. I could be totally wrong. But I don't think I'm crazy for thinking that, because that was the first thought I had when I saw this picture. So, I don't know. I mean, hopefully that means we're getting an Aquaman trailer very soon. Be nice, Avery. So, I don't know. Tell me if you think that that looks like it's from the Justice League movie or a Justice League trailer. Because it definitely looks very familiar. So, I don't know. Hopefully we will be getting this Aquaman. I'm guessing it'll be a teaser, the first one that we get, of course, because it still doesn't come out until December. So, whatever we do get sometime in the near future, it's still going to be a long time before the movie comes out, so I'm guessing it'll be a teaser. But, I don't know. I'm hoping that... I just think a lot of DC fans are checked out at this point because of all the stuff that's happened with Justice League. So, I'm still looking forward to the Aquaman movie. But, you know, I think even though a lot of us still may have anticipation for these movies, we're still going to have hesitation at the same time. Just because we don't want the same thing to happen again. And we keep thinking that they've learned, and then they keep proving us wrong that they haven't learned, and it keeps getting worse. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Or I think we're going to just take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to these future movies, because we're going to be afraid to get too excited and then be let down again. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about in today's video. Check out my geek merchandise. It'll be the first link in the description. And all the other links in the description, you can check those out as well. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.